What is this? It looks like the elephant's foot in Chernobyl. But I see drums and I see guitars. Maybe you've seen, maybe you haven't seen bass drums in a studio setting, recording session, covered with an enormous blanket. And the first time I saw that, I thought, wow, that looks kind of gimmicky. But you know me. I got to find out for myself. I gargled it, consulted with my AI assistant, and he or she was confused. Had a couple of answers that kind of made sense. There's one camp that says it controls the sound of the bass drum. You actually get a better bass drum sound. And the other camp was saying that it isolates the bass drum. Yeah, that seems plausible. It isolates the bass drum from the other drums and cymbals, and vice versa. It isolates the other drums from the bass drum, right? I mean, that makes sense. And it's usually a really heavy blanket, like a moving blanket. So I decided to experiment and try it for myself. And the results are pretty interesting. Here's how it went down. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the results. This first recording is no kick rug, and it's just a raw recording, no EQ, no effects on the drums. Sounds pretty good. This second one is with a rug draped over the front half of the bass drum and extending out in front of it. Okay, this fourth one is the kick completely covered, and I have pulled the back of the rug over the back of the bass drum and over my right leg. So theoretically, it is completely isolated from the rest of the drums. And here is that recording. They sound remarkably similar. Let's listen to the bass drum isolated. Okay, that has bleed, obviously. You can hear the snare drum in it. Sounds fine otherwise. Here is with the rug on the front. And here it is with the bass drum completely covered. Let's jump back and forth, see if we can detect any. It sounds the same to me, but I'm deaf. Let's jump back and forth. I think they sound identical. I think the drum sounds the same, and I think that the bleed is not diminished in any way that I can tell. Let's listen. How about the snare mic? Let's listen to the snare and listen to the amount of bleed. Here is no rug. You can hear the bass drum. Now here it is with the rug on the front. Sounds the same to me. And here it is with the kick completely covered. I hear plenty of bleed. Well, the same amount of bleed on all of them. It actually is very nominal. Let's listen to the bass drum in the overheads real quick. Here is No Rug. The overheads pick it up pretty good. Now, with the rug in front, picking up plenty of bass drum. And then, with the bass drum completely covered. I don't know. Sounds the same to me. Some interesting results. I don't know how many studios, how many recording engineers do the moving rug on the bass drum trick, but it doesn't seem like much of a trick. It really didn't make much of a difference at all in a small room. I do thank you for watching.